Boom shakalaka, here's exactly when Bitcoin breaks out, and this is where it's likely going. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at exactly when Bitcoin breaks out and where it's likely headed. Before we get into it, guys, like the video, join us on Twitter with Crypto Love, and subscribe to the OG Bitcoin and Crypto YouTube channel, making daily videos for 7.5 years. Holy freaking goodness. Now today, fear and greed index at 54, down from yesterday's greed, but up from 2 days ago's fear. So it's all how you look at it, right? The overall market sideways today. Bitcoin 97,462, Ethereum 2761, XRP 251, Solana 203, BNB 569, Dogecoin 26 cents, Cardano 74 cents, and Tron 22 cents. Now, Bitcoin going sideways since pretty much November. It has been range bound between $90,000 and $108,000. This isn't the first time that Bitcoin has been range bound. Typically, it's range bound for a long time, and then it breaks out, and we have a massive move. Now, these trendline supports that Bitcoin has Bitcoin breaking out sometime between March and April of this coming year, which would be interesting because usually you want to sell in May and go away, but maybe this year it'll be buy in May and have an explosive summer. Could happen. Stranger things have happened. Now, if we take a look, Bitcoin is consolidating between $90,000 and $108,000 until we see a clear breakout beyond this range. The trend direction remains uncertain. Interesting. We do have a wedge formation here on the hourly candles. Generally, it's a coin flip, up or down. Bullish scenario, 105,000. Bearish scenario, 90,000. Could go either way. But either way, it's still in that range, so nothing happening. However, if you take a look at the 90-day realized volatility for Bitcoin, it is coiling up, compressing. Now, volatility compression is occurring, which often precedes a major move. This could be something big for Bitcoin. Could be a big move up, could also be a big move down. But there's going to be a big move coming soon. And if you stick around, we're going to talk about exactly when and where and why. And maybe just for the fun of it, we'll talk about who and how, just to nail them all. Now, the good news is that as long as Bitcoin stays above this yellow line, we are in numbers go up territory. Bitcoin is still in a bull market, although it's quiet. Act accordingly. We take a look at the hash rate continuing to rise, and as Willie Woo always says, so goes hash rate, so goes Bitcoin. If hash rate goes up, Bitcoin goes up because Bitcoin follows hash rate. So hash rate is continuing to climb. That means Bitcoin will continue to climb slowly and steadily. This could be one of the big reasons for a big move on the horizon. We have a lot more Bitcoin liquidity stacking up to the top side. If Bitcoin price goes down, that's the majority bet right now. Everybody's betting on Bitcoin going down. Now, it could go down, but generally the market likes to disappoint the most people possible. And if we have the most people, especially the degen longs, 50x, 100x, betting on Bitcoin price going down, you know what will happen? Bitcoin price will go up and liquidate them all, causing a massive short squeeze. It's about time. Hasn't happened for a while. If we take a look here, not only is Bitcoin sitting on top of this ascending wedge right here, multiple year pattern, but we see a breakout of the Chaikin money flow downtrend, and right now, sitting on top of that, turning resistance into support. Follow the money. We could have some big moves this cycle into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. You have to remember the new narrative. This is not something we saw in any cycle before. Now everybody wants the hardest asset ever. I know that gold is ripping right now, but guess what? The more gold you mine, the more gold there is. That's the funny thing about Bitcoin. The more Bitcoin you mine, there's still only ever 21 million. It just becomes harder to mine it. So, as all these states we see here introducing digital asset bills, as all of them want to buy Bitcoin, mine Bitcoin, own Bitcoin, they're not going to be able to. You can see very graphically over the past few cycles, the cost of a house in Bitcoin has dropped dramatically. I can only imagine next cycle it'll be 1. After that, it'll be like a quarter Bitcoin or a tenth of a Bitcoin or something crazy like that for a house. But the price of a house, yeah, sure, they go up. But this is the Bitcoin price of a house. Now, as I promised in the beginning of this episode, here's exactly when Bitcoin is going to take off. Now, you can probably, without me saying a thing, you can say, hey, these things kind of line up. This peaks and then this goes up. This peaks and this goes up. Well, let me tell you what the lines are, and then you can figure it out. The red line is gold. The orange line is Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin historically has gone on a run only after gold takes a break. Right now, gold is on a pretty big run. And back in October, while gold went on a break, Bitcoin went on a big move. See? Right there. But since December, gold has been on a massive tear and is probably holding back Bitcoin. However, something striking from this chart, and like we noticed in the beginning, is that in the later stages of each bull run on gold, Bitcoin struggles, like you can see right here before the boxes, Bitcoin struggles in the gold bull run. But then when gold has fully completed and drops off, that's when Bitcoin makes a huge parabolic move play out, suggesting that this could be occurring pretty darn soon. And if we take a look at this chart, Bitcoin's gold normalized market cap power law, taking a look at this, you can see that every cycle it pretty much hits this top band. Not all the way, but pretty darn close. Well, right now, not even in another year, but right now, that's at 400,000 US dollars per Bitcoin. Holy freaking cow. And even the line down from that is at 200,000, 300,000 US dollars. So things are about to get freaky deaky there. And ARK Invest is saying, hey, Bitcoin right now is on pace to meet their 2030 price targets. The bad case, $300,000 per Bitcoin. The medium case, $710,000 per Bitcoin. And the bull case, $1.5 million per Bitcoin. And Michael Saylor says every Bitcoin you don't buy now is costing you $13 million. So that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, we have some awesome crypto price predictions. There's a whole playlist right up there. Check it out. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.